Hey, let me say you something that might upset a lot of people. If you have bought a car based on mileage, horsepower, and features, there's a very high chance you already made a mistake. Not because the car is bad, not because the brand lied, but because you ignored one number that quietly controls everything about how you feel, how your car feels, and cost you money. And once I show you this, you will realize why two cars with the same engines can completely feel different in real life. Stay with me, this will save you money. Every car buyer asks the same questions: how much mileage does it give? How fast is it? How powerful is the engine? But here is the uncomfortable truth: most people buy cars using marketing numbers, not reality numbers. That's why mileage disappoint, car feels slower than expected, ownership becomes expensive, and dealers almost never explain why. Today I am going to expose that one number that decides mileage, performance, comfort, maintenance, and long-term satisfaction. This applies to petrol cars, diesel cars, EVs, hatchbacks to SUVs. No brand bias, just physics. The number is weight, not horsepower, not torque, not engine size. It's weight. And once you understand this, you will instantly see why so many cars disappoint their owners. Weight is sneaky. You don't feel it in the showroom. You don't feel it in the ads. It doesn't look exciting on papers. But weight is the one thing your car can never escape. Every time you press the accelerator, hit the brakes, turn the steering, climb a slope, drive in traffic, your car is fighting its own weight. And the heavier it is, the more energy it wastes doing basic things. Let's talk about mileage. The biggest lie in car buying: two cars, same engine, same fuel, same road. One gives great mileage, the other doesn't. Why? Because the heavier car needs more fuel to start moving, more fuel to stop and go, more fuel to stay at speed. That's why city mileage collapse first. Traffic kills fuel efficiency. Real numbers never match claims. Mileage is not about engine efficiency alone. It's about how much weight that engine is dragging around. Now, let's destroy another myth. More power doesn't mean faster car. A lighter car with less power often feels quicker, more responsive, more fun. Why? Because power is only impressive when it doesn't have to fight weight. That's why small car feels lively, some big SUV feels lazy, some EV feels fast initially but fade. Acceleration number doesn't tell you how the car feels daily. Weight does. Many people say my car was good initially, but now it feels tired. It's not imagination. Heavier cars stress tires more, hit brakes faster, load suspension harder. Over time, the car feels less eager, less smooth, less efficient. The engine doesn't change. The weight penalty is simply showing up. People assume heavier cars are always more comfortable. That's not fully true. Heavier cars need stiffer springs, stronger dampers, which often leads to sharp bumping at low speeds, thuds over potholes, fatigue on bad roads. Manufacturers mask this with soft seats, insulation, electronics, but physics always wins. Here is the part nobody budgets for. Weight quietly increases tire wear, brake wear, suspension replacement, fuel cost. You don't notice in a year one. You will feel it in year 3, 4, or 5. That's why some cars are cheap to buy but expensive to own. Before you buy any car, do this. Check the car weight, compare it to cars in the same segment. Ask if this car heavy for what it offers. If yes, expect lower mileage, expect slower response, expect high ownership cost. This single check will protect you more than any review. Car companies don't lie outright. They just don't explain trades off. Weight gives safety, stability, features, comfort, but it also takes away efficiency, agility, simplicity, long term economy. Once you understand, you stop blaming the car and start understanding it. So, let me ask you something honestly. Would you rather own a heavy car full of features or a lighter car that feels life every day? Comment below. I want real opinions. And if you want car content that actually helps you buy smarter, subscribe because hype is easy, understanding is rare. Thank you.